Welcome to story time, everyone. We're going to be reading The Perfect Nest by Catherine Friend. Oh, well, that nest looks very comfy. Oh, who's that? Let's read the story and find out. Jack the cat gathered together everything he needed and built the perfect nest, dry and cozy and just the right size. I wonder who he's building a nest for. But the nest was not for Jack. With this perfect nest, he would attract a perfect chicken who would lay a perfect egg, which would make a perfect omelet for Jack the cat. Soon enough, a chicken came along. Quack! Here comes the chicken. You think she's going to get in the nest? Caramba, she cried, a perfect nest. She hopped up and laid a small egg. Then a duck waddled by. Sacre bleu, she cried. The perfect nest. The duck pushed the chicken out, hopped up, and laid a medium-sized egg. Then a goose lumbered by. Great balls of fire, she cried. A perfect nest. What is she going to do? The goose pushed the duck out, hopped up, and laid a large egg. Jack's mouth began to water. Ooh, 3 eggs would make 3 omelets. Uh-oh, he wants to eat those eggs. Make them into omelets. But then the duck leaped onto the goose's back. This is my nest. The chicken flew up on the duck. No, this is my nest. The 3 cackled and quacked and honked, but each refused to leave the perfect nest. They squished each other for days. They're not leaving. How's he going to get those eggs? Each day, Jack tried to get the birds off the eggs, because remember, he wants to make them into omelets. Fire, fire, he cried, but they didn't move. Flood, flood, he cried, but they didn't move. Wolf, wolf, he cried, but the chicken, the duck, and the goose would not move. I wonder what he's going to do. Finally, Jack stood before them. You birds are so silly. The next farm over has an even better nest, and it's empty. Why doesn't one of you use that nest? An empty nest? Cried the chicken. Without a goose to sit on my head? Caramba! Sacre bleu, said the duck. I'm tired of smelling like the chicken. That nest is mine. Great balls of fire, called the goose. Out of my way! And they all flapped away. Oh, he got them to leave. Alone at last, Jack returned to the nest and peeked inside. He arranged the eggs neatly in a row. The small one for breakfast, the medium one for lunch, the large for dinner. But then, oh, do you see that? Looks like there's a little crack in that egg. Crack! A small egg broke open and out popped a wet baby chick, who looked up at Jack and said, Caramba, hola mama. Crackety snap, the medium-sized egg broke open and out scrambled a wet baby duck, who looked up at Jack and said, Sacre bleu, bonjour mama. Crackety crackety boom, the largest egg broke open and out stepped a wet baby goose, who looked up at Jack and said, Great balls of fire, howdy mama. Jack stared at the babies. What was he to do? He couldn't make omelets out of them. Dry me, dry me, dry me, cried the soggy baby chick. Feed me, feed me, feed me, cried the hungry baby duck. Play, 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 cried the excited baby goose. What is he going to do? Jack hid in the barn. The 3 babies found him. He hid in the woods. The 3 babies found him. Jack hid under the tractor. What's gonna happen? The 3 babies found him and dragged him back to the nest. Sleep, 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 the tired babies finally whispered. Cold, 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 said the shivering babies. Jack scratched his head. Someone had to care for these babies, but there was no one else around. What's he gonna do? Jack lifted the 3 babies into the nest. Buenas noches, mama, said the baby chick. Bonne nuit, mama, said the baby duck. Sweet dreams, ma, said the baby goose. Then Jack climbed into the nest and the babies fell asleep. That's when he realized that this really was the perfect nest. Oh, so who's going to take care of all the babies? Jack the cat, he's going to take care of them, and he decided it's the perfect nest for him. The end. Well, that story ended really nice. Instead of him eating the eggs, he ended up with 3 little babies that he's going to help take care of. I hope you liked the story as much as me. See you next time.